All right, first Whatnot stream. Was it a success or was it a complete failure? Let's get into it. All right, so we just finished our first Whatnot stream, and that was interesting to say the least. Yeah, for the most part, it does feel kind of like you're sitting there talking to yourself. We did have a couple of sales. It didn't go as good as we hoped. But like I said, this whole channel, the whole purpose of everything we're doing is to pretty much learn and adjust. We did try to play a little game. Pretty much it was a $5 entry. You had a chance to win a Destin Rivals booster pack, a Korean booster pack, or a Japanese booster pack. So pretty much, especially with the rising cost of Destin Rival booster boxes, I figured the game would go a little bit better just by having it at an entry fee of the $5. So pretty much what your average cost for a Glory of Team Rocket Japanese booster pack would give you pretty much a 1 in 3 chance to get a Destin Rivals booster pack. Key takeaways, there was a lot of dead space. I did notice that continuing the conversation was a lot harder than I thought it would be. That was one of the things I think even my little assistant, he was telling me it's like, okay, maybe we need to talk more, maybe be a little more engaging, and he's probably 100% correct. On top of that, I did notice a lot of stumbling and fumbling when it came to explaining the rules. So it was probably a lot harder for viewers to get engaged. We also found out very quickly that we set the Whatnot stream up the wrong way. So that did make it a lot more difficult when we were actually trying to accomplish what we were doing. And it was tricky to try to figure out how to do that on the fly. So I'm not saying this is going to be a one and done on Whatnot. I will tell you that to learn how to stream is probably going to be a massive learning curve. Probably not just for myself, but for my little partner. Yeah. But all in all, it was exciting. We got to learn a lot during this. We got to talk to a couple of really cool people that was giving us some pretty good feedback. So all in all, it was successful in the terms of what we wanted it to be, and it was a learning experience. Because right now, I'm considering everything that we're doing, I'm considering all these upfront costs, pretty much tuition to get myself to understand this business, to understand how to do this right, what people want, what people don't want. I mean, there's a lot of different variations and tastes that I've come to learn. And for some people, Destin Rivals is a very big deal right now. But from what I've gathered actually going through this stream and everything, that Destin Rivals is starting to run its course. I thought it was pretty interesting that a lot of people wasn't really too concerned with it. Now, obviously, I know everything that's going on with Ascended Heroes, and maybe this is just poor timing. So I'm not going to rule that out. But all in all, it was a fun experience. I got to spend time with my middle son, so that's always a good time. And we're getting to do the hobby that we like the most. So all in all, we may not have made the money or made any profits on this, but at the end of the day, this is about the passion of it and trying to learn and grow a business. So like I said at the beginning, everything we learned tonight, I'm still going to consider this successful. But if you like and you want to learn more about what we're doing, all the different things we're trying, the stories of our success, the stories of our failure, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Please leave a little comment. Please any information you can share. I'm always willing to listen, and I'm learning from everybody. So until next time, like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.